Just wanted to give a quick update on what's happening with the Philadelphia court system. Received notice today that all Philadelphia courts will be closed through the month of May, and reopening in June 1st, I believe. So what does that mean for your case? Well, very simply, it means that your case is going to be delayed. But keep in mind that there are things that your attorney can and should be doing for you and your family. We've reached out to all of our clients to let them know of this continued closure. In addition, whenever we can, we've reached out to the assigned assistant district attorney in the case and spoken about what we can do to possibly resolve the case. Obviously, we're not encouraging anyone to take a plea if it doesn't make sense, but we've talked about it as perhaps a good time to think of our non-trial options. Obviously, I've written a lot about whether or not your case should go to trial, and there are things that you need to consider. The strength of pretrial motions, the arguments at trial, probability of success, what forum you're in, what judge you're in front of. These are all things that you should take the time to speak to your attorney about now that you have the time. And that's whether or not your case is in Pennsylvania and Philadelphia County or in New Jersey in the surrounding counties there. So take the time, talk to your attorney, evaluate the strength of pretrial motions. Like I said before, things are happening in New Jersey. We are appearing for clients and their families. I have done hearings throughout that state. I've also done hearings in counties outside of Philadelphia. I'm not sure why the Philadelphia court system has not elected to move to a remote system yet, but hopefully they're coming up with some type of plan, because I think that it is definitely possible. For instance, this morning in Cumberland County, we were able to resolve a case remotely, which was a great result for our client. And I think that a lot of courts should look at that model as a way of resolving cases. There's a lot of matters that can be resolved really for the client to help them move on during this difficult time. Again, it's not to encourage anyone to take a plea, but possibly to consider now might be the time to resolve your case in a favorable way. So if you have questions, give our office a call at 215-755-9000. If your loved one is currently in custody, understand that we can file a COVID motion for you, but before we file that motion, it's important that we have a discussion with you and explain the aspects of that motion. Please don't think because of COVID, your loved one's going to be released from custody, and if we file a motion, it's going to be successful. There's a lot more to it than just that. There's a lot of other factors the court has to consider. So please don't simply feed into the hype that's going on social media. Again, I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm simply trying to give you my upfront legal opinion as far as what you should be doing. Obviously, if your loved one has a pre-existing health condition, I'm not talking about something that's just for instance, the common cold. I'm talking about something that a medical doctor has said that this person is more susceptible to infection, and if they are infected with COVID, there's a greater chance that they will end up on a ventilator. Obviously, that's something that we would put into a motion and attach as a possible exhibit, that doctor's evaluation. And again, that's an important part of it. With regards to other things that you may have problems with right now in Pennsylvania, if you submitted an application for a concealed carry permit, more than likely it's not going anywhere. It's going to just be delayed. I believe that all those offices are closed, so you will not receive an approval or denial on that application. The same if you've been denied the ability to purchase a weapon in Pennsylvania. Again, you probably won't receive a response unless you happen to get it in before everything's shut down. So just keep that in mind. Again, our law firm is here for you and your family. If you have questions, please email me. On our website, we have a lot of resources. I have my blog, my no-cost criminal strategy books. I have a lot of videos on various topics involving DUI, DWI, drug possession, gun possession, possession of narcotics, intent to distribute, explaining the difference between that and simple possession, all important topics that are there for you and your family. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope to speak to you all soon in person, but right now we are taking advantage of the technology that's available to us, and hopefully the courts, especially in Philadelphia, will do the same, and we can get moving forward as soon as possible. I wish you all well.